Stacy, I'm sorry. I was running late. You knew I would. Drive safe. Don't touch those phones. I was just telling you guys to come over here from Instagram. I love this vid. I mean, we always have to wait for people to come in, so let's dance. Unless you're driving. Thank you, Victorious. Okay, Tanya, I'm trying to give it to you. This little hip dip is for Tanya. Hey! Okay. All right, so let's get into it. It's so much to get into. I just figured we just make this an episode about the week. But I had to start coming on here because, number one, honey, somebody said, child, Tanya, somebody said, child, Kiki Wyatt. They said Kiki Wyatt pregnant again, child. Alexa, is Kiki Wyatt pregnant again? Alexa, is Kiki Wyatt pregnant again?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, who is Kiki Wyatt?
Kitara Siobhan Kiki Wyatt is an American singer-songwriter and TV personality. After performing in a number of girl bands...
Alexa, stop. Stop. The way she did not know if the girl was pregnant or not, but knew the girl's first, last, and middle name. Child. This one over here is shady. Shady. I just add you all up in the girl full name, child, but don't know if Kiki about to have a baby. Alexa, is Kiki Wyatt pregnant?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, yes. She announced her pregnancy in October of this year.
How she announced a pregnancy in October of this year, bitch, and it's only June. And this is exactly why you can't be dependent on no YouTube, no Yahoo contributor, because they be saying any damn thing. Who told her that? Is this bitch predicting the future? October of this year is June 21st. The only benefit for Alexa is that the closer we move to the end of this episode, the closer we get to October of this year. But we are not currently in October of this year. This nigga gonna be playing with this shit all day long. This is why I don't like to get you niggas rattles. Because look at this nigga. Look at him. Busy. They think they playing soccer and shit in the UK. Let's go with it. It's Ashton Webb's birthday. Happy birthday, Ashton. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ashton. Happy birthday to you. And I don't want to hear what people, oh, it's my birthday, is this my birthday too? Then you're going to have to grab onto what I just said. I'm not giving everybody their own individual birthday shit. But happy birthday nonetheless. You just got to work, huh? Ancestor, you just got to work? Quit. Because I'm live. Quit your job. Get the fuck out of there. Say, listen, Yamanika live. Fuck this job. Come to the Juneteenth party with you. You just like Alexa. You on the wrong day. Juneteenth was days ago, girl. He's back. I might have to make this nigga a co-star. I might have to make him a co-star. Parent Room, the problem is, right? You keep saying the same thing. I almost want you to do better. Do you want me to start writing the burns that you trying to say to me? You want me to roast myself and then give you the notes and you just type it? Because it's starting to get real redundant. Kay, did you tag me? Did you tag me? Thank you for coming out to see the show. We really appreciate you coming out. We had an amazing time. Oh, you had your Juneteenth family reunion. Listen, no. Yeah, please DM me the picture. No. Tanya, I did see. I was actually thinking that you guys were there. Some people I was looking around like, I hope I didn't miss them. So you donated, but you didn't come. Okay. But before I get into anything, and we will get into some news, there's a lot of shit to talk about. I want whoever is putting their eggplant inside of Kiki Wyatt to stop. And this is why we have this stupid comment here. Because apparently I'm worried about somebody's box. Having commentary and engaging with the public on a platform in which part of the deals is when you come over here, we're going to be talking about shit that is happening in the world. Doesn't mean we worried about it. Doesn't mean we concerned about it. but we may want to talk about it, right? And in talking about things means you're going to have an opinion, or there's no reason to talk about anything if you don't have an opinion. And somehow this is me worrying about the next woman's box. But most certainly Kiki Wyatt's not worried about her own box, so I can't be worried about it. What I think is problematic is for a woman to continue to have children and she's presenting obvious signs of some type of manic episodes here and there, and some levels of mental instability, and may be replacing fear of abandonment, which I possess. I have abandonment issues. With birthing children in order to try to heal that when there needs to be a larger conversation. Also, we need to talk about the men that keep finding themselves in these relationships with Kiki Wyatt, who see that obviously there is something wrong, right? There's something going on. There have been all kinds of manic episodes over there. And these men continue to not come over there and say, how can I meet her where she's at with the children that she has, right? And have a great life with her. Maybe that will spawn one more child, but most certainly, hopefully not in the very near future. She needs to heal. But they keep coming in and they keep having babies with her and then going, she's crazy. We have to talk about, as women, when you are a woman who is in a very fragile state of mind and mental space, you are vulnerable. Now, that is true for anybody that can identify what I just said, right? But I'm specifically talking to the women because I don't know how to talk to the men. I can talk to them on a human level, but maybe they need to go listen to a man, help them get through some conversations. Every nigga that I have ever been with, because I was in a very toxic place, a very mentally unstable place, and definitely searching and seeking, was just as toxic and mentally unstable as I was. So it was like meeting like. Trauma meeting trauma. And what do you mean? Who has erectile dysfunction? What? Telsanda, thank you for being here. And I'm glad you're here. We're going to make this a good one for you. It ain't nothing like seeing these on replay and then finally catching a live and I ain't doing nothing but fucking around talking to nonsense. So for you, we're going to get on track. Be very careful the type of man that you entertain or will entertain you when you are going through. Point blank, period, simple. It's done. Because those guys also have issues and problems, and they're also probably fucking trolling you emotionally and mentally and financially. One of the biggest complaints of some women, because not all women who are abused are in this situation of dependence on their partner. There are plenty of women that are paying all the bills and still getting their ass beat. But to be a woman and be completely dependent on a man and you can't move without him financially, you can't do nothing, you can't have no money unless he tell you all the credit cards in his name, house in his name, everything in his name, he paid the bills. It's like, of course men would like that, and of course they wouldn't mind it because it gives them so much unnecessary control over you when you're completely dependent upon them. That's why everything that these men ever talk about is about how they can make a woman weaker. Man need a woman cook and clean. Wash it. Now, mind you, not all men. I'm talking about the toxic ones. Not all men are like this. But you got to cook and clean. Thank you, my love. Thank you. I hope you catch more lives so I can keep getting money from you. I'm just kidding. Thank you. You didn't have to give anything. You finally caught a live. I'd say take that $1.99 back, baby, and just keep it for free. Because you know what I mean? You've earned this. I might have to sing you something. I think that in a way, there are parts that I want a responsibility, obviously, that women need to take. I think we don't talk enough about the responsibility that women need to take, but not the responsibility that they keep saying, like accountability. What I'm saying is, women, we have to take responsibility for continuing to be these sort of weak vessels, right? Like, we're really weak vessels, and we keep presenting as weak vessels because we never rocking and socking these niggas down. I'm starting to see some women pick up on what I'm saying. Thank you, my love. Thank you for the badge, baby. I'm starting to see some people kind of like, I'm seeing women go now, like, you need to talk shit. But I remember when there was a time when I was the only bitch saying that, because women were more concerned about, no, Lord, you know, listen, what's her name? Definitely Ashley Dalton, I love, right? But what's her name? Is it Shira 7? She tells these women, get your money, use them, honey. If they dress nice, it's purely they sensitive. Get everything, is charge them this, charge them that, charge them this, charge them that, charge them that. And I like to listen to her because it's funny, right? But I don't believe in that type of transactional, right? The sprinkle. But she's so funny because she's so matter of fact with that shit, right? She's so matter of fact, like, and I'm like, here's my problem with all of that she's telling these women, is when you do things to make yourself financially, and I know there's ways, she's telling these women to game niggas where they're not financially beholden to these niggas. So I'm not, saying that she's trying to tell you to be dependent upon him or poor, but the ways in which, if you're getting money from a nigga to game a nigga in order to better your life and live the soft life and the pristine life and this and that shit can have dire consequences if you run into the wrong nigga. Because a lot of niggas will hurt a chick over that kind of shit. Because niggas are fragile. And niggas don't mind being the ones that are using bitches, but they can't stand when a bitch use them. Victoria's one, thank you so much, my love. Gina, we gotta. This is the second time you kind of accidentally put somebody in timeout. Who was that put somebody on timeout last time? Gina needs a pina colada. let's get it before we start getting into all of this. Let's get into some. I want to do some. I shaved a lot of stories on Instagram, and I want to deal with them. Victoria Monet's little girl is the cutest little girl. She's so adorable. Hold on a second. Okay, Scarlett graduated. Oh, this was back when she graduated. Okay, let them know. Hold on. Let's see. There's got to be a better way for me to find this content again. Okay, so first let's get into it. Congrats to Jussie Smollett, engaged to boyfriend Jabari Reed. This is on Hollywood Unlocked. Is it me, or isn't this one of the niggas he said robbed him? Or wasn't this? Is this one of the niggas that he set him up? What? Okay, listen. He looked like a Jabari. Isn't this one of the niggas that they said was helping him rob niggas? They engaged now? Remember when he said it was these white people and they come out, find out it was 2 African niggas? Is this the nigga? Is this one of the niggas? He marrying one of the niggas that helped him with the subway plan? And is this nigga happy to be marrying him? Because the nigga look like, how did I get here? Look at these eyes. What's happening here? Is he happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? He looked like somebody's trying to arrest him. This is supposed to be a happy, loving couple? Honey, I don't even know if he's gay. He looked like I took this gay shit too far and I didn't know how to tell this nigga I'm not gay. These 2 niggas don't. One of these niggas is gay and the other nigga is not. Jussie, you keep making the same bad move, Papa. I know you want to get out here because you had. I don't. What? Why couldn't you make it work over there at Cadillac Records? What was the name of that show? Why couldn't you? You couldn't call nobody when you was getting. Wasn't he in Cadillac Records with Beyonce? Why you didn't call anybody over there at Cadillac Records? Beyonce would have gave you a couple dollars. Blue out here dancing now and getting her own check. Maybe Blue will give you some money. Do you know Blue? She seems like she's very generous. Or ask Rumi. Rumi also getting a check. And Rumi look like she don't give a fuck about money at all. She like, what? Money? My mother's Beyonce. I don't need no money. Currency? You better check who's currently my mother, nigga. Beyonce. I look like needing some damn money. I'm going to walk in here and take whatever the fuck I want. Okay? The Rock. Yeah, whatever don't fit through here, you can keep. But Jussie, I don't know what's going on with you. Is it because your parents decided not to name you Jussie? See, this is what happens when you name these niggas all these little avant-garde, off the side, off the rail shit. Now, how you know Jabari is gay? I'm telling you, this nigga don't look like he know what's going on with him today. This nigga, let me get the light nigga out of here because y'all seem to be getting confused. I'm talking about this nigga here. This. Soon as I go, like, here we go. Uh-oh, I know you think that I'm gay, but you know that I'm not. Here we go. with the Subway lie. Then he said, would you like a pot pie? Then I went to dinner because he told me that it was free. So now I'm gay. Hey. You know the nigga gay. I'm not gay. He look like he might. I don't know what the nigga is. But whatever the nigga is, the nigga could be gay. But he's so unsure about being gay. I don't think he know he gay. Right? Like, I feel like R. Kelly got to come out with at least one more in the closet so that this nigga can come out finally. I mean, the nigga gay, but he looking in this picture like he don't know he gay. Not you saying it. Jussie was like, trust me, just stick with me a few months and you'll get the lead on that next Lee Daniel movie. Honey, the way Black Hollywood took their hands off of Jussie Smollett, honey, nobody will touch him, honey. Nobody's with him. We completely let Will Smith slap Chris Rock in the face, and we let Jada Pinkett Smith have an entire affair with damn, what's his name, Alsina. August Alsina. But honey, as soon as Jussie got out there and we found out he lied on some hate crime shit, niggas was out there going lift in front of every subway. Niggas was lift every voice and sing till they tell Jussie he was fought in front of a subway station store and he was beaten by two white men. They beat him over white chocolate macadamia cookies, and they said, nigga, you gonna get your ass beat. Make me a sandwich as I beat Jussie Smollett in front of the subway. Put extra pickles, cause you know that I am white and I wanted my way. I'm beating every nigga I see, cause Jussie came to Subway. And if we beat this nigga, then all the other niggas was I'm going to Subway. And then somebody said, oh, no, that was a lie. What? Pack it up, Ricky. Let's go. Pack it up. Pack all the shit up. Oh, yeah, the nigga lied about a hate crime. Pack it up. Get the equipment. Hey, stop barbecuing over there. Yeah, whatever little bit of barbecue sauce you got left, wring it off the chicken and give the chicken back to the white people. They ain't seasoning it no way. Everybody, take all the seasoning and leave the rest for these crackers. Yeah, plug out. Yeah, we not, no more barbecues and shit. Tell the mother of the church to put her pantyhose back up. She ain't got to fall out in the spirit. Put that fan down and turn the air conditioner all the way down. Let's get the fuck up out of here. This nigga lied. That's how Black Hollywood left Jussie Smollett. And he think he got time to be announcing a motherfucking engagement, bitch. Okay? He really think he got the time to announce an engagement, bitch, to a nigga, bitch, that don't even know, bitch, that he gay. He like, what? I thought you told me I'm telling you, this nigga did not know he was being proposed to. Jussie also lied to him. He was like, Jussie, what's all these cameras and stuff? What are you getting down on the knee for? Oh, no, you don't have to get down on the knee because ever since they beat my ass in front of a subway, I can only walk around bending on knee. My new song is God Gave Me the Reason. I'm down on bended knee. I'll never go to Subway until you come back to me, because I'm on bended knee. For so many nights I wait for you out in front of the subway, but not today. Cause there's two white men out there, they ready to beat me. I said, stop pointing fingers, go get you some meat. They said, no, nigga, we can't eat no sandwich in front of you. We gotta beat your ass before we get these subs. You gotta believe in kicking a nigga's ass. It makes the subway taste better. Don't have to believe that I can get off when I beat a nigga right out in front of Subway. The fact that y'all put up with me doing that and nobody put me on a timeout is insane. Oh, we got to talk about this nigga. Oh, this nigga's the best. He's the best. Hold on.
It's going to be a cake. I've been uninvited from the picnic. I think I'm the first senator in the history of the United States to be uninvited to the White House picnic. The White House is owned by the taxpayers. We all are members of it. Every Democrat will be invited. Every Republican will be invited, but I will be the only one disallowed to come on the grounds of the White House. I just find this incredibly petty. I mean, I have been, I think, nothing but polite to the president. I have been a intellectual opponent, a public policy opponent, and he's chosen now to uninvite me from the picnic and to say my grandson can't come to the picnic. I just the level of immaturity is beyond words. I've been here long enough that if anybody has ever followed me, I've been a critic of Obama. I've been a critic of Biden. I've been a critic of the previous Trump, but always in I think, a reasonable fashion along policy. And so they've decided they want to declare war on my family.
Here's what I want to know. Okay, Pops, enough of that. This nigga is a Republican. I don't know what his name is. And whatever. He uninvited his 6-month-old son to the White House picnic. I want to know what the little boy did to get uninvited at 6 months. I can't wait to hear Donald Trump uninvited the 6-month-old. The nigga named Paul Rand. Or Rand Paul, whoever the fuck he is. He's out of here. Beat it. Beat it. The little boy biracial, right? That was my guess. I said, oh, the little boy might be Mexican. Yeah. He banned a little 6-month-old baby, but why are we still doing picnics this day and age? Why? Hold on. I want you to see this. Hold on.
This young man thought this was going to be a cakewalk. He even disrespects her on the shake. Yeah. He must have saw those Afro puffs and thought to himself, I got this. And while I have your attention, his belt is a superior rank. He's obviously been at this much longer than she has. They face off, but immediately he reaches for her eyes. Ultimate disrespect. I think he even grabbed her hair there to get that position. Okay, we're on the ground. He uses his hooks, trying to maintain some level of control. What happens here? She's reversing it. She takes his back, secures a rear naked choke, and it is over. Can you believe that? Good job. Parents, your boys are due for an update. Girl magic is real. Black girl magic secured your existence. And never, ever judge your opponent by its cover. The tribe has spoken.
Look at him crying his ass off. Crying his little ass off. Uh-oh. Beat it, little boy. No disrespect to the little boy. Here here on this channel, we're not here to attack no children. Okay? So in respect to that, but you know where he got this from? I guarantee you, the whole thing with the little boy is that somebody either let him feel like he was going to be able to beat her because she was a girl and or because she was black, a little black girl. And what I liked is he did all that little fuck shit with her, right? Trying to grab her hair, shaking her arm all hard, trying to break her arm, right? Trying to bop. He tried to pluck the little girl eyes out. What in the Larry Moe and Curly Three Stooges is happening here? Who the fuck is still trying to pluck little niggas' eyes out? That's how you know maybe his grandfather. You can always tell who kids are being told shit to by how they interact. Any nigga still trying to pluck somebody's eyes out in the year 2025 is being trained by their grandparents. Or their great-grandparents. Because, nigga, why are you trying to pluck niggas' eyes out? Niggas is packing like AK-47s and shit, and you out here trying to pluck eyes? What's going on with you, Papa? Huh? Was your grandfather one of the Three Musketeers? But the little girl effortlessly reversed it on that kid. And then he crying. And I was happy to see him cry. Not as a kid, right? But as you remember this moment, and he also going to be a problem. You got to know this guy's a problem. Because we're going to be able to pinpoint the exact day that he started having problems with black women. And it was that day. Watch him. Watch him. But there needs to be some humility in everything this little boy was doing. Fuck the fact that it's a little boy and he fighting a little girl. Everything the little boy is doing is anti-sportsmanship. And where did the little boy learn it from? He only a little boy. He ain't out here making no little decisions and shit for himself. He learning that shit at home or from somebody. And he crying because he know they're going to tease him now. He not crying out of pain. I don't believe the little girl hurt him at all. And I'm not saying because she definitely could have hurt him. I saw the little girl move so efficiently that she was just sweeping this nigga back over in such an effort. It probably felt like a light feather to him. Like she, with precision, she just said, okay, whatever this is, we go ahead and cancel this. I'm coming over here, you coming over here, boom, nigga. He said, how that work? Now, guess what? You my bitch. And immediately he said, bye-bye, because he didn't want to feel the heat. Because he didn't really want her to yoke him up. Because she was about to yoke the nigga up. And he said, I know what this yoke feel like. That little girl graciously reversed out of that nigga's nonsense and turned that nigga into a pretzel. He know when he go home. The rest of his days, you let that little black girl, you let that black girl beat you. Watch him. I'm telling you, he's a problem. The little kid's going to be a problem because he's in an environment that's got to be toxic. Ain't no way. I'm telling you, while there are things about children that you just kind of go, this nigga is just a nuisance, and some kids are like literally the worst. I don't believe all of these identities that these children are passing off of judgment and saying the N-word and cussing each other out and saying homophobic things. They're not coming up with these things on their own. They're learning that from somebody. Even if they're learning it from each other in the playground, somebody had to learn it from a fucking adult. Shauna, thank you, my love, for my badge. That's who from what Netflix show? The little girl got a Netflix show? I'll watch the show. What show she on? She be fighting niggas like this on a Netflix show? Now he can't go home and will practice sleep in the woods. No, the coach was horrible. The way the coach, like, he could have really stopped a lot of the shit the little boy was doing. That's what I'm saying. Do you think if that little black girl was making them kind of moves on that little white boy like that, or a little Spanish boy, do you think they would be letting her get away with that shit? They would not. I meant the referee. I'm sorry. Hello, everybody coming in. Hi. I want some spaghetti. That's what I'm thinking. I'm also yeah, I haven't been back to that Whole Foods. I forgot to follow up on all of that. I was busy. So I feel like they just got away with it. But whatever. It was a fun story to tell. I'm sort of like, life's too short. You know? I did listen to Hallie's new song, Brave Face. And I love it. But sorry, I'm dropping hair everywhere. But they're not gonna let that song do well. So her fans need to really stand in the gap with her. Okay. David Banner got something to say. Let's see what he's saying here. Let me see what this is about.
The richest people in Southern rap, if I say that, not all people. I think some black people don't want to free the slaves. They want their chance to hold a whip. I want to free my people. I'm going to tell you something, bro, that's going to mess your head up. Bro, I could be, especially as a Southerner, I could be one of the richest people in Southern rap if I sign artists. Have you ever noticed I never put an artist out? Really? Never. You want to know why? Why? Because the music game is predicated and built on signing as many artists as you can and throwing them against the wall. I care about people, bro. I don't want to sign nobody if I know I can't help your family. This shit up, bro. And it don't matter how talented you are. It's about time. It's about luck. It's about money. It's about opportunity. It's about where the markets are. It's so many things that you cannot control. Bro, and I don't want to do that to people. I'd rather teach you how to fish and you get your own shit. Okay. Yeah. Eat that. Not.
I always feel like we're always having the wrong conversation. Maston, thank you so much for becoming a member, my love. I appreciate you. He said his grandmother said teeth and tongue will fall out, but siblings should not. Who teeth and tongue falling? Well, I know. Listen, my teeth is falling out, but tongue. I hope my tongue don't fall out. It's my best asset. I don't know. I think the bigger issue is I'm not sure if David Banner is signed to a label or not, or if he's independent. Him being independent and signing artists is a different thing than him being under the umbrella of a label and then him signing artists to his record label that's owned by a larger record label. I can't play Haley's song in the background. It's copywritten. Excuse me. No, I realize it's an expression. I just was like, I mean, but these expressions have to come from somewhere, and people's tongues was falling out? I think we always have a conversation in this business about, well, if you make it, then you made it because you sold out. And if you don't make it, it's because you so real. And the thing about it is, sometimes people who make it have sold out to make it, but not everybody who made it sold out. Then those people who may not have sold out to make it get to a place where they start to see that the world that they're in operates under different rules. And then they start to play the game, and then they also become a part of the problem. But not every person that didn't make it ain't made it because it's somebody holding them back, as much as I say that shit. Because especially during, like now, everybody should be able to build, or do your best to build. That's what I'm trying to see if we can do over here, build. Part of the reason why you don't know who the fuck I am, because ain't nobody trying to put me out on no shit. Some of the funniest people you know are not going to put me on a show with them because they don't want to follow me. So at the end of the day, a lot of this shit is what it is. But also, I'm also responsible for making sure that I get out there. So I have to take responsibility for that too. We can all sit here and cry and mope, and I'm not saying what David Banner is saying is that. I'm just using some of these, pieces to bring up this larger point. Because I don't have a problem with David Banner signing artists. You're saying that you're not going to do it because you don't want to just throw niggas at the wall. You care too much about them. But I think also, why aren't you in a position where you can help niggas out? That's the real issue. Why is he not in a position to help niggas out? Because David Banner, we all know and love his music. But he ain't mainstream. He ain't popular. And why is that? Because it's not enough black people. Like, people be trying to go mainstream because he keep telling you, you got to have white people. You got to have a white audience to make the money. But as much as black people don't have any real economic power here in the United States of America, I mean, we do, but let's keep it real. Like, they're going to be like, no, we have evidence, but we don't control it. We don't own it. And we give it away to everyone so willy-nilly that nobody ever has to appease us in order to get our dollars. And the fact that he is not able to be mainstream with a black audience or with his audience is really the problem. It's not enough niggas supporting David Banner. Y'all want to talk about Drake not like us? But part of the reason why Drake was able to get into the blackness the way that he was is because black men were so busy telling anybody who was light, bright, and half white that they was a black woman, because they would rather have women that they wanted to categorize as black in the black female category instead of actually giving black women some appreciation and love. So when you bigging up all these women, these multiracial women, as long as they white, bright, they mama white, somebody white, they mix. We need a mixed girl. That's all you rap about. You're surprised when a mixed male comes in, and now you don't want to treat him like you treat all them light-skinned mixed girls. You want to treat him like a nigga that don't need to be here. How he get here? He ain't like us. He ain't like us. How is he not like us when you keep saying this girl is like us? I don't understand what's happening, right? And so again, these niggas get on these platforms. They complain. Again, I'm not talking about David Banner. I'm just using this as a talking point. And they go, well, the white man ain't doing this and the white man ain't doing that. The white man ain't never been doing it, and he don't ever do it. But what the white man is always going to do is make sure that he makes sure nobody co-opts his space. He is the only person that gets to claim whiteness, which is, again, every time you turn around, they keep charging black people about, oh, you don't accept this person as black. You know, and it's like, why do you keep asking black women who they accept in terms of mixed race women as being black? But you never ask these white women over here why they don't consider these girls to be white. Niggas is all fucked up, screwed up, and done up. Mad Max, thank you, my love, for my badge. We're all fucked up, screwed up, done up. That's the end of that. That's the end of that. We sitting here going back and forth this day and age about record labels. Are people even buying records anymore? Everything is being streamed. Everything is behind paywalls. People don't even know how the industry is going to be working in a couple of, like, nobody's really working. The networks are not picking up shows. The people are not, nobody's doing well in this. Nobody. You niggas so busy depending on white people to help you. And then when you look around, now they need help and they can't help you. So what you gonna do? Because white people also having a hard time getting shows off the ground. That's a larger conversation I don't feel like having when I'm high. Let's see what else I got. Hold on, I gotta find the shit. There's got to be a better way for me to find my saved shit because it keeps resetting every time.
It's the photograph everyone is talking about, including this eyewitness who works nearby and did not want to be identified.
If you felt like it was okay to do that, then you shouldn't run a restaurant.
The picture shows a restaurant employee cutting meat on the ground by the back door of the new China on New Hope Road in Lawrenceville.
I don't know why he do that. We confused too. You see, my door is always closed. And that day he off day. I don't know why he come in my store.
Management said the employee was preparing meat for his own consumption and has since been fired. But according to the eyewitness, there are other issues.
I saw them actually take food, expired food, that's coming from the restaurant next to them and take it inside of their restaurant.
Our camera even spotted employees preparing food in the kitchen without gloves. Another violation. I was kind of stunned that someone would think that's acceptable. Joseph Sternberg is the director of environmental health in Gwinnett County. He said restaurant employees in Georgia are not required to have a food handler license like they are in other states. It's a policy he'd like to see implemented here in Georgia. It would address some cultural issues, so people would at least understand what the bare minimum requirements are to work in a restaurant. What is considered acceptable food handling practices? What isn't?
I feel like something should be done about it, because it makes you, I eat out a lot. So, I think just with this going on, I think I'm a second guess.
First of all, why is he hiding his? I feel like he not hiding his identity because he's scared of them. I think he hiding his identity because he gonna go back in there and eat. Like, why are you hiding, nigga? We need to know who you are. You're a hero. You need to send me your Amazon wish list. And they talk about, we don't know why he in here. So let me ask you something. You want us to believe that this man who's an employee of yours came in on his day off to cut meat on the floor next to his dirty ass boots and all over this dirty ass floor so that he could take it back to his crib and eat? You niggas really think we dumb. This is what the rest of the world thinks about America because we voted for Donald Trump. Like, they said that with a straight face. Why would he even put, I don't understand. Listen, this how little he give a fuck about y'all and how much he care about himself. He got an apron on so he don't get dirty as he chopping up dirty meat on the ground. What comedian said this? Chinese niggas don't even eat their own food that they list up here for niggas. You ain't never seen no Chinese nigga eat no 4 fried wings and French fries. I forget who did a bit about that, how they never eat this food, but it's the truth. I've said the very same thing. They got French fries as a delicacy in China. French fries. They got sweet tea. Oh, like they really trying to kill the niggas over here. They got sweet tea and they got a sweet tea lemonade. This is sweet. I said they got sweet tea. They have tea absolutely. No. I didn't ask you if they had tea in China. I know they got tea in China. They got this Charles, your lunch is ready, Miss Netta nigga sweet tea in China. If you smell this sweet tea, you're losing 2 toes off rip. But they doing that in China? They cooking barbecue spare ribs in China? They just came over here to get you niggas. That's it. So I already assumed they was cutting meat on the floor. Only time I get Chinese food is when I'm super high. Well, back in the day, I've had Chinese food in a long time. I do Korean hot pot and Korean barbecue. Because I want to see my meat and I want to grill my own meat. Thank you, beat it, bitch. So I do hot pot and Korean barbecue. I'm about to get me a little set in the house because I found a place that served that you can buy Korean style barbecue meat slices. I assume every time I eat at a Chinese restaurant, they doing a whole bunch of shit because they barely know how to take your order. You know how they always got the little youngest Chinese nigga in the house got to get on the phone because that's the nigga that know how to speak English. The rest of the niggas don't know what the fuck you saying. You know how many times you be in the hood? Niggas be getting upset. I said chicken wings, nigga, chicken wings. And fry them hard, nigga. Cut them, chop, nigga, chop, chicken wings, nigga, chicken. You got to do all this damn improv shit just to order some shit up here in Harlem. These niggas do not speak English. I don't even know why the fuck they don't. It ain't like Chinese niggas just started getting here yesterday. That's probably why they selling niggas chicken wings. They got tired of niggas saying, yeah, get me some Mi Fao Young. Oh, he what? Mi Fao Young? Yeah, get me Mi Fao. I don't know Mi Fao Young. He won't. No. Chicken wing. Nigga, no chicken wing. Just say chicken wing. Say chicken wing, nigga. Sorry, no more beef on young. Chicken wing, nigga? You want chicken wing? Nigga want chicken wing, right? You like chicken wing, right? Nigga like chicken wing with french fry? Because they don't got no respect for niggas. No, we got something special for you. We got chicken wing french fry. Oh, I came here for Chinese food. I'd like to really experience the culture. I know I'm not there. It's kind of expensive for me to get there. So I just felt like I really wanted to taste of China. And I know I get it. You're in America and we bullshit. I get it. We full of shit. But please, can you not offer me chicken and motherfucking french fries? You know that shit is not motherfucking Chinese. And yes, do I think you fried chicken over in China? Yes. Do I think there's french fries in China? Yes. Do you think I think that you think of french fries and chicken wings when you first think your own delicacies? No. I want the shit your grandmother makes. Where's she at? And don't tell me she's not alive, because Chinese people live to be at least 300 years old, because you niggas is always drinking tea since y'all act like I don't think they know tea. It ain't a nigga on earth that can outlive a Chinese nigga. Them niggas is healthy as a motherfucker. Them niggas is healthy. And be looking young and shit. And then one day them niggas wake up and they 3,000 years old. No. I get it. I already get, right? That Americanized Chinese, I already know they doing some fugazi shit to keep us locked into it because they think we dumb because we Americans. I get that. And I'm okay with that, right? General Tso's and orange chicken and shit. Like I'm with that. What I'm saying is, for me, because I am somebody who is very curious, and I've had a lot of experiences tasting different foods from different cultures. When I go to a Chinese restaurant, it's like a waste of time. Like, that's why I've been doing a lot of Korean hot pot, Korean barbecue and hot pot, because I get the meat, I get to do, and do I think that's also sort of Americanized? Sure, but still the communion of sitting down and having different options and putting them in a broth and really having that base there and cooking meat and having conversation. That's the whole experience. If I just want to do some real nigga shit, I'll order from Popeyes. P.S. My nephew started saying, love that chicken from Popeyes. And I was like, do I say something to him? Because I don't want him to grow up fat. But that's how it begins. When you start singing food lullabies, it's all downhill. My nephew is far from being heavy set, but it depends. Some places just have barbecue. I mean, some people just have the hot pot, but if you got to get the hot pot and barbecue combo, and if you go to do Korean barbecue and they have a hot pot option, get the add-on. Generally, when I go, you pay per person for like, you might be able to get 2 options of meat, or you can get something all on this menu. You can pull something from beef and chicken, seafood, vegetables. Like when I go, I like to get the brisket. It's like thinly sliced brisket, and I might do shrimp, or bulgogi, right? Or something like that. Something that you can really kind of, with a nice little season. And then I also like to have the broth. That way, if I don't want to do the grill, right? The broth is so hot that it cooks the meat as well. So I'll put in maybe a dumpling in there. I'll put some shrimp in there. I like to do the traditional with the tomato base, even though I have acid reflux and I don't like tomatoes like that. But that's authentic enough. But it might cost like per person $40, $50. You maybe go somewhere on a happy hour and do like maybe 20 or 30. But normally it's like $40 or $50. Where I go, like $40 or $50. Everything included. Sometimes they have like a little buffet thing. You can put little stuff down, you know. But if you go on Amazon, you can order. There's a hot pot and Korean barbecue set that I'm excited about ordering. And they have the soup bases also online. You can bring it to you and you can just watch videos on how to get, you know, about the experience. But if any of you guys travel and you go somewhere, look and see if they have Korean barbecue wherever you go. But I would make sure that they have hot pot as well. Those things don't always go together. Some places only do the hot pot. They don't have the grill. Like, you really want the Korean barbecue and hot pot experience. And I put a lot of my veggies in the soup. You know, sometimes I'll get a split. Like sometimes I'll get the tomato base and then I'll get like the traditional clear. Well, if you're in New York, you should have experience. If you're in New York City, we have Korean hot pot, Korean barbecue and hot pot every fucking where. You have not looked. There's places right on 34th Street. There's a spot I go to downtown. There's a spot I go to uptown. They're everywhere. And especially if you go to Brooklyn. I know Brooklyn, them damn bougie niggas out there, you're not typing in the shit you need to type in.
Trump is the first black president. Amen. Because he's the first one that has actually addressed issues in the black community. Like, Obama didn't do it. He said enough.
I will vote for Donald Trump. Cubans vote for Donald Trump. The way you niggas... Let me get out of here. I don't have time. We're an hour and 9 minutes in. Do you feel like I got to enough stuff? Because I really want the spaghetti. I want to get off of here. I got shows to do tonight. I'm tired. I want spaghetti. Can I go? Oh, no. How much? Are you sure they're expensive? Go in there and see if they have a lunch menu. Because I'm almost certain it's only like maybe $35 or $40 over there. I didn't see your comment. I'm sorry. I haven't really been looking at the chat. What happened? What? How do I drag my comment back down? Where is it? I forgot whose comment I'm looking for. Oh, no. Remember. You have to type it again. What was the question? I can't. I've been digging. Thank you, my love, for standing up for me. I will vote. If you go to Queens, I know they got inexpensive cube. Yeah, because Queens is always like really well priced. Because There's a very large multicultural community in Queens. You got a large Indian population. You have a large Chinese population. So in Manhattan, they're going to charge you for Korean barbecue probably crazy. Because everybody thinks it's like, ew. But in Queens, they like, oh, you mean the shit we be making every day? Get the fuck in here. Give me $10. You can eat whatever the fuck you want. Get in here. DM me the story. You hear about the black man that was hanging on a tree in New York last week? What? Not YouTube slavery. I have to look into that. I did not hear that about that. I will look. I will go look. May he rest in peace. Was that what Zay's comment was? Zay, was that what your comment was about? I wanted to give you guys a follow-up to something. Remember when I tried to drop the car off at Avis and the woman said she couldn't give me a receipt that I had dropped the car off? Why do I owe them $8.75 for what? Customer facilitation charge? What is that? Registration fee? What am I registering? Airport concession fee? Yo, they can go fuck themselves. I ain't paying them shit. $8.75 for what? How you gonna give me a 10% discount and then tell me I owe you $8.75? Okay, she did check it in though, because no, I got to get on the phone with them. I'm a preferred member. That's the only reason why I still stay over there. Because I can get my car right away. I'm a preferred member with them now. But I really need to find somebody else because Avis is too expensive. I don't really want to mess with them like that. So do y'all feel satisfied? Because I really want to go. I'll try to come on tomorrow. Let me see what my calendar looks like. If I come on tonight, I would be shocked because I'm really tired, guys. I should have taken a nap instead of staying up. Because now my body's ready to go to sleep. Yeah, I have nothing going on tomorrow but the rant. So, your comments are being deleted. Why? I'm sorry, my love. Oh, you haven't said anything worse than I said? Did you say something? I don't know, baby. I didn't see what you said. Southern, thank you, my love. Thank you for the badge, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know what you said, and if you came in trolling, I'm sorry. Sort of out of my control. I have no control over this page. The mods do what they like. So Is it just a way to keep me here? Again, Southern, thank you so much. Oh, I should have looked this Cash App just in case. And give everybody their props. Courtney, thank you for the Cash App, my love. Thank you so much. Stephanie, thank you for the Cash App, my love. I appreciate you. Joanne, you sent something, I think, early this morning. So I just want to say thank you to you. I'm seeing it here. And LaDonna sent me something. I think I said something about LaDonna the other day. I really appreciate that. And thank you to everybody who did Cash Apps and stuff for me today. And yeah, Marcelina did send me something. Marcelina, I forgot to say thank you to you. You sent me something the other day. So Marcelina, if you're watching, thank you. And I apologize. I'm just now saying thank you. And always, as always, thank you guys for your likes, your shares. Let's try to get this page off the ground. Let's try to do some fun things. I want to take this beyond just being in the house all the time. Let's go somewhere. Let's have a big group of us. Let's take over the world. Just be fun. And if anybody else has any pages that they're on and you want anybody to come see you, or you got anything that you need to promote or get off, just let me know. I need to get this email address off the ground. But I just think we should just be a great community of just people, resources, and people, and meeting each other. And you guys do a really great job of that anyway. So blessings to that. And I know you guys got mad love for me, and I appreciate it. And yes, I do get Venmo. I get Cash App, I get Venmo, I get Zelle, I get all of that. But right now I'm going to go. I love you guys. God bless. Until tomorrow. Let's keep God first. Love you. God bless.